Hello, welcome to another Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes video. It is day number 32 for Mr. Cornhorn. Just as evidence, I got the hyperdrive bundle my second day of playing the game. Sorry, day 33. We had one day we did not complete it. Day 33. It's hard to keep track of that. So it's a helpful way for me. Anyway, yes, the best unknown star pilot in the galaxy, Mr. Tycho. We have a roster update, a Grand Arena update, and we will play some live-ish Grand Arena. I'm going to play live Grand Arena. You're going to watch it after I record it. If you watch it. You don't have to. But if you're interested. Okay, so. Yes, I have kind of altered my path here. I was not excited about the First Order stuff. Let me explain that before we go crazy here. About doing Kylo Ren next, I should really say, because I'm not going to have a ship unlocked for a little bit. Unfortunately, it takes forever to get those shards. And I was slipping a little bit in Arena, and I really needed something to be able to take out Geos. And there's nothing, in my opinion, better at that at this stage of the game than Darth Vader with Merciless Massacre, especially the Zeta. I just put the Zeta on today, probably 5-6 hours ago. So it's very recent. Did get him up to gear 12, and been working on Palpatine. Finally got Phoenix all up to gears to 7 stars to get Palpatine to 7 stars. And as we scroll down, you'll see I've worked on Thrawn too. So, yes, I think Empire is actually going to be a more viable starting team than Jedi Bastila, starting as soon as you can get them. That is, I mean, obviously you don't start with them, but when you can, especially when you get Merciless Massacre and Vader, I think it can be a better team. I was actually able to get to number 30 today in Squad Arena. I had been struggling to stay top 50 if I even got there, so it was much easier. But we'll talk about Arena in a little bit. So yes, that was my third Zeta. Darth Vader, Merciless Massacre. I absolutely do not regret it. I think next Zetas will either be Palpatine on the leadership or Bosk on his leadership. Both of those are fantastic. I am not giving up on SLKR. I'm not really going to be trying to gear up many characters outside of that path, except for Vader. Palpatine is a requirement for SLKR. I need him at Relics anyway, so I'm going to have an Empire team. Plus, I need Vader's ship for the finalizer. So, again, Vader's a pseudo requirement. Plus, he's just so good. Even with the nerf that CG is doing, he's still so good. So, yes. We did work on Vader. I don't know really why I still have him favorited. I'll get back to Kylo before long. I think I want to get Grand Moff Tarkin another gear level or 2 up, and I want to probably work on Thrawn just a tad more. I want to get him to 7 stars too, which requires me getting Phoenix a little bit better off as well, and level 85 for that matter. Oh yes, that was the other thing. I talked last time about whether I want to stay under 1 million GP, and I had been kind of hoarding resources. Well, I decided I'm not going to do that. I thought, I could game the system a little bit, or we can really embrace the challenge, and I thought embracing the challenge would probably be more rewarding if I do well. So we'll see how it works out. One thing I did immediately notice, boy, Galactic War got so much harder as soon as I crossed that 1 million mark. I mean, it used to be like I could auto it every night. Then, I mean, as soon as I got over the 1 million mark, like 1,500,000, it exponentially increased in difficulty. So, if you're struggling with Galactic War, that might be something to consider staying under 1 million until you can sim it. Just throwing that out there. Okay, so other than Empire, I don't think a lot has changed in terms of gear. I did do a lot of gearing on the Empire. I did do a lot of starring on Phoenix. Those have been my, I've been farming up all of them. Ezra and Hera, obviously, in the Cantinas, with Cantina Energy, done with those. Kanan and Zeb and Chopper in the stores, got all of those. Actually just finished up Zeb recently. Kind of got distracted buying ship stuff. So, yeah. Yeah. So, that's the big changes this week. And yeah, Palpatine I got to 7 stars. That's a fairly easy one to do with Phoenix. Grandmaster Yoda I got to 7 stars. I actually did not realize I only had him 5 stars up until this week, even though I had 5 Jedi that were 7 stars. So yeah, took care of that one. Yeah, and got Thrawn to 6 stars since my Phoenix are there. 7-star Thrawn is more difficult to get. You do need to put a little work into the Phoenix. Really, Ezra's the key there. Probably Gear 9. I think Arnold has a pretty good guide, so if you're interested, go watch that. But I'll probably be watching it soon myself to see what the minimum stuff I have to do is, because I really don't want to put more into Phoenix than I have to. Okay, we did finish farming our First Order Stormtrooper with our hard energy. That's fantastic. That way I can put that energy to use elsewhere. Just finished that this morning. So that's 120 energy per day that I was using on him. Now I'll be able to finish up some other stuff faster and start farming gear, which is very important. I've kind of been waiting on that. I actually didn't realize I'd hit the next level on Sith Trooper. It's only 100,000 to promote, so yeah. Okay, so yeah, look at that. Sith Trooper moving on up. 4 stars. So a long way to go there. I don't think there's many changes below that, but we'll scroll through it just for record's sake. I am working now on Geonosian Spy in Cantina. I want to work on Geonosian Spy and then Geonosian Soldier in my Cantina, and then I think I might be done with character farms. We'll see. And I'll start working on relic materials. I do need to start doing that soon because I'm going to need a lot. But yeah, I may get a smuggler. What's her face from the Han movie? I'm blanking on her name. She's a good leader. I may end up getting her. So apparently, I got a lot of shards of Royal Guard from Bronziums. And probably of Ewok Scout and the IG-86 Sentinel droid, because I haven't farmed any of them. We finally finished up First Order Special Forces TIE Pilots in the Guild's store, which is good. So now I just need to get his ship to 7 stars, and then I can start using that currency to buy gear. I'm excited about that. Still a little ways off on First Order TIE Pilot. And Omega had her event, which gives us 2 for free. Not activating any of these because I don't need them yet. And yeah, that should do it for there. Now ships also have some changes here. I did unlock TIE Advanced yesterday, I think it was, and I actually had been saving up some currency, so I was able to get to 85. And since I've been working on Vader, I figured, hey, let's get that to 85 and start using it. So it's a good ship. It hits really hard. The target lock on the basic is fantastic. I really only use the basic. The special ability, it's very situational. And it can be good in some rare situations, but really just hitting the basic and giving them more damage over time and doing good damage is fantastic. Unfortunately, he's a little flimsy. But yeah, he's good. So Yeah, other than that, I don't think there's a ton of changes. I have been farming Geospies a little bit in the store whenever I see it. We're getting close on first order TIE Fighter, which is good. So a long way to go on the Special Forces TIE Fighter. I really want to unlock Plo Koon's ship probably next. I think it would make Arena easier to be able to heal my guys up when I need it and give a taunt where I need it. Plus, in Grand Arena, I typically save Galactic Republic for offense, and being able to possibly get some banners back would be great. So, yeah. So Kylo Ren's command shuttle. So we're still only 47 out of 80. I wish they would double the ship drops, the shard drops, but they are not. So still ways to go there, but we'll get there. Okay, so Squad Arena made it up to number 30 today. So that's fantastic. Let's see. Where does it show my team? It doesn't show my team. Maybe if I do my profile, it'll show my team. Okay, yeah, there we go. So this is sneakily good. Thrawn is pretty quick. I actually need to redo mods. I haven't redone mods yet. Once I do, that'll be even better. But Thrawn is decently quick. Kylo has the pre-taunt, and he's kind of tanky, so that helps keep the rest of these guys alive. Targan's not great, but he does have AoEs, and he does have a capital ship, and he does reduce turn meter on one of those AoEs, and he does give more debuffs, which Vader can take advantage of. So he fits in there pretty well. But outside of this team, he's just, not very good. So yes, we are taking number 1 every day in fleet. I think there was one day I didn't have time to attack and was number 2. Otherwise, I've been number 1. And I think today's the first time in a couple days maybe I'd snuck in the top 50. I think number 47, 48 a couple days this week. Otherwise, I've been outside the top 50 till today. So, yeah. Galactic battles, like I said, got so much tougher. There were 2 times I got to the very last battle, and there was good Geos with Zetas on the leader or on the Queen's Will, which gives the Geonosian Brood Alpha at the start, which just makes that battle really hard, and that was part of the impetus for working on Vader. So yeah, there we go. Okay, so there's our roster update. Our farming guide is still the same. None of those objectives have changed. So let's talk about Grand Arena. Unfortunately, I did not get to record any of last week. Last week was week 3. We're on our final week now, week 4. Went 2-1. The last guy I faced in the final round was very, very tough. Unfortunately, he had Geos that were very good, and I couldn't get through them, and he was able to get through all my stuff. So, oh well. So that made our record 8-1. This week, we're off to a good start. We won our first round, which was a tough match, except for the fact that his ships suck. But this dude had 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 Zetas. 9 Zetas. I mean, like, yikes. What the heck? So he was able to full clear all my characters pretty easily, but his ships, this is why you don't ignore ships. His ships suck. I mean, just terrible. So I put a minimal defense. In fact, we'll jump in here and review real quick. I put minimal defensive teams here. Just kind of trash teams to fill it up. Knowing that he had stuff that was going to probably solo them. There's nothing I could really do. But I needed to be able to get through his stuff. But ships, he didn't even bother trying. Because there's no way he was going to break through this. These are 2 of my best ships, and they're both on defense. So, yeah. So he had decent defense here. 66,000. I was able to beat that. I think I used my Jedi there, or did I use First Order? I don't remember. I used one of them. And I used the other one over here. Unfortunately, I did not get through Nest the first time, and actually ended up having to use Bounty Hunters because IG-88 has a healing immunity on his basic, which I just barely got through it, and thank goodness I'd gotten Thrawn because Fracture saved the day there. So yeah, it was close to get through Nest. It was tough. Phoenix, I mean, it's a decent Phoenix team, but it's Phoenix. So Empire was able to take care of them pretty easily. And then his ships, he put nothing back there. I mean, 18,000. I think I sent 2 ships in just for the banners. So I was able to full clear him, so we're good there. Now on to week 2. Rat King. He's got a decent roster. When he's up at 1.149. Just the 1 Zeta, I think, though. Not sure how you get that high with only 1 Zeta, but sure, whatever. His ships, I don't think, are that impressive. Yeah, not great. And he has struggled. So I have not attacked yet. I think he one-shot my front wall, which is fine. I kind of expect that, but I just want them to use up some halfway decent stuff to get through it. And then he could not get through my Geo team, which is fantastic. And he could not get through ships either. He did kill 1, looks like. So yeah. So we're gonna try to get through his defense here. As long as I clear 3 zones, we're good to go. So he has a mediocre at best First Order team. That shouldn't be much of a problem. A Phoenix team, again, shouldn't be too much of a problem. So against First Order, I think I want to use Empire. That'll leave me First Order and Jedi for the other 2. The reason I like using Empire is... Oh, where's Thrawn? I need to update that team. The shock on Kylo prevents healing, so that can be very helpful in getting him down. Now, his Kylo is really not all that great, so we shouldn't have too much of a problem anyway, but yeah. Unfortunately, I do not have the Merciless Massacre Zeta on him at this time. Let's see if we can get rid of Kylo. Ah, close. Okay, so I could kill Kylo, or I could switch to Palpatine and see if we get shocks, and then use Fracture on whoever is not shocked. It's typically what I like to do. Although I was worried about him getting a turn if he evaded it or something. Okay, so this worked out well. So we got 3 fractured, or 3 shocked, stunned, I should say. So now we can fracture there, and now they're all, at least for a moment, they were. Okay, good. We got a buff immunity. That's helpful. Let's go on and kill him. I like to save Kylo for last. I don't know, force a habit, I guess. If I can get him fractured, then that helps. Unfortunately, all of his countering is annoying. Did not land the shock, which is unfortunate, but he's not that high of a gear, so not too big of a deal. And there we go, 58 banners. Respectable. I'd like to get 60, but we'll take it. Probably could have gone without TIE Pilot, honestly. Okay, so I anticipate Night Sisters being tougher than Phoenix. However, there's no unlimited revive, or no other characters come back. Once I kill them, they're dead, unless she revives. So I'm gonna use Jedi here, I believe. So I want to underdog it. I think I do. It's a little riskier, but I think we can do it. I like to throw the tenacity up because of the Mother Talzin's plague. Won't be able to kill her before Daka has a turn, so hopefully we can kill both of them. Well, actually, maybe. Look at that, I did. Guess I should have just gone straight for Daka. I shouldn't have used her special. Should have used it to heal. That was a mistake. But I think we're going to be okay here. Okay. So 58 banners, not great, especially since I underdogged. I was hoping for more. But, you know what? We won. And again, we just need to clear 3 zones. So we'll use first order here. Full team, because I'm not going to risk it. If you don't get Phoenix the first time, then it'll be tough. I don't like AoEing until Kanan's dead. So let's do this. Let's stun so that he can't hit me back. Let's see if we can't stun there. You know what? I might kill him first, actually. So that protection that they get every time you hit him is really annoying. So if you can get rid of that, it makes killing him easier. That might be overkill, but it's okay. Okay. Now I'm going to go for Kanan next, just so that I can AoE and not face any retaliations. Okay, good. Good. Now we can really start the turn meter train. See if we can get some protection back. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get that protection back, I don't think. But hey, 59 banners. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Okay, so we have the win. And they put Jack Squat on defense. This is why focusing on ships early is so good. I really don't even need that much. That should be plenty. Get the extra banners everywhere I can. You need at least 2 good fleets for Grand Arena. Don't skimp on ships. Okay, so whenever these 2 are together, you always want to focus on the Ghost first, or not the Ghost, the Phantom first, excuse me, so it doesn't start taunting on you. Wow, that's so pathetic. Good, they're just going after 1. So I lose less banners. Okay. 65 banners, we'll take that. And round 2 is in the books. 1213 is an excellent score. Anything over 1200 is very good. So I'm very happy with that. And we are on our way. Let's go back to Kyber. Even though we're now 10-1, we still have not hit Kyber, which is annoying. So 1,500 points. So if I get 1,200 on the next round, that would still mean I'm 300 short. But we're going to win this, and that'll give us, I think, 1,000 for the win. Let's see if it says. Yeah, 1,000 for the win. So I'll get Kyber as long as I don't tank on the final round. Plus, it looks like I've got a couple feats, 200 and 350. Oh, okay, look at that. There's 1,000, or there's 500. So, yeah. So, we're Kyber because we're going to win this round. That'll give us 1,000. So we'll be at 24,033 going into our final match, which will be Kyber, which is great. Get those Zetas, get those crystals, not to mention, you know, just feeling good about hitting Kyber. So there we go. There's our update for this week. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all. Hopefully it helps people out there. And like and subscribe, comment if you want to. Appreciate it all, and you all be good. Peace.